Welcome back, friends. So we are continuing from my previous video where we have seen how to create a new Angular project and how to start the Angular project or Angular application. Okay, now as we already have project created, have used the command and we saw like our project is started on the Chrome here. This is how this application, our very first application, my dream app is looking like. Now in this video we are going to install IDE so that we can view the code and we can modify or we can play around with the code with the application. So there are multiple IDEs available in the market. One is Visual Studio Code and one is JetBrains WebStorm. IDE's name is WebStorm, but this is not free of cost. But I'll show you how to download and install the application. Let's go to the Chrome, type google.com and let's see first WebStorm. Okay. So this is the official website of JetBrains. From there you can download the WebStorm. It's here and it's available for just 30 days trial period. I think this is gonna be easy. Just click here. It will download the exe for you. Here you go. Setup file. Okay, you download this exe here. Let me download it. Okay, so now we are done with the installation file exe. So what you have to do is just right click and open or like just double click to install WebStorm IDE. Okay, what you have to do is keep on clicking next and finish. Then you will have your IDE ready. I'm not going to install because this is just a trial version and I don't like trials. Okay, so I'll just quit this one. If you want, you can just go next and finish. You will have your IDE ready. But for now, I'm discontinuing this one exactly because I don't want uh, WebStorm. So we'll go and install Visual Studio Code, which is from Microsoft and it's a free of cost. Let's go to the Google and type VS Code. Hit enter. So this is the official website of VS Code. Click here. Here you can see code editing redefined. Download for Windows. So there are different versions or there are different files available depending on your OS type. For Mac OS, click here. For Linux, it's here. And for Windows, it's here, Windows installer. So by default, it's a Windows installer here. I just need to click here. Click. So this will start downloading the exe or the setup file of VS Code. Here you can see VS Code user setup file. Save. You can see it's downloading. So download is ready. Download is finished and I have my exe file ready to install. I can just simply click here, just double click, and then it says a user instruction is not meant to be run as an administrator. So you can click on OK. It's okay. You can click on OK. So it says setup has detected that Visual Studio Code is currently running. It means I already have VS Code installed in my machine. So this is not going to install it again. What you can do is for you, if you guys already have, that's very good. If you don't have, you will see the button for next. You click on next and then finish. You will have your VS Code ready. Okay. So for now, I'm just going to click on cancel because I already have VS Code installed in my machine. Cancel. Close the browser. Here is my VS Code. So this is how VS Code look like. Now let's come back here. So this is my project folder. C drive on my desktop inside Angular. I have tried out and then there I have my application, my dream app. So we are going to open the project files here inside this VS Code. File, open folder, Control O. Here is my dream app. You can see here, right? I'll just select this one. Click select folder. Okay. Now, this is the welcome page of VS Code. If you are starting your VS Code for the first time, you will see this window. It provides some sort of helping tools or links here. Now let's talk about the application. So this is my application. This is our application basically, which we have created in the last video, My Dream App. Okay. Now we can talk about the different, or we can talk about the project structure, and we can talk about the each file, because each file stands for some specific purpose here. But we are not going to discuss everything here because this is the instruction video. So I'm not going to discuss the project structure of files here in this video. But yes, what I will do is I'll explain this. E2E stands for end-to-end testing. So whatever files and folders you see inside E2E, that is for end-to-end testing. We'll see these files later in the video or maybe in the upcoming videos. We have node underscore modules file. So basically you can say this is because node is based on modules, or you can say these modules are, each module is a library here. So we have different inbuilt modules. If you want, you can add external modules as well here. We'll see how to add external modules in the node project. Then we have src folder. So this is the main source folder of the project, and this contains all the files which is more specific to the application. So like inside src we have app folder, we have ss folder, we have environment. So app folder is where we have our application code. So you can see we have something called 1 2 3 4 5 files, 5 files inside this one app. Then we have ss folder where we can keep the resources. We have environment folder. There are 2 files. We'll talk about these two later on. Then index.html, main files, and these all are the configuration files of your application. So friends, we have successfully installed the Visual Studio Code, and we can see the file, the code here, application code. But in this video, we'll see how to play around with the application, and we'll also understand the project structure in the next video. So guys, thank you, and don't forget to watch the next video for better understanding of the Angular project structure. Bye for now.